Hello and welcome back for part 2 of the playthrough with the half-elf Enchanter. Please see part 1 if you haven't seen how the first 10 turns went here in Dragon's Down. Quick recap, we entered in through the caves right here, the dark passes, and made our way up and found the crypt before entering the mountains, and stayed hidden a lot of the time, just dodging a lot of monsters as we went up. And underneath this huge stack of monsters right there is the Horde, which we looted and found a lot of good treasure. We managed to get a good mace of smiting here that we're going to be able to use, and some armor. We got a mithril shield, and I was able to buy a leather helm as well. And also got to take a potion of energy to give myself an extra speed cube. So now we have 4 speed cubes, 3 magic cubes, and a might cube that we've got going on. And then we made our way up to the sanctuary where we traded a little bit with the astrologer, and then we started getting some legend points by trading with the priest there and collecting. We are a acclaimed scholar. We got a few legend points by giving them some spell books. So here we are on turn 11. Going to do our first action there, and I do have I'm a human, so I get an extra action point. So, I'm sorry, half elf, I'm using my human bonus here as a half elf to get an extra action while I'm in a civilization. So I'm going to go ahead and take it, and I'm going to trade in my final spell book here that I've found prior, and it's going to have all the spells in here, and I'm going to trade it in for a legend point, and I'm just going to get another one here, put that there, and then take a point. So there we go, and that'll be my final action here. And I think what I'm going to do is, I've got these 2 missions that require me to kill a bunch of natives, and we might try to go do that and get some we're gonna get some outlaw tokens by doing that, but it'll be fun. So we're gonna go so this was our first action, was the trade. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then let's draw our wilderness token for the mountains. What do we have here? We've got a treasure. We just found a treasure at the center of the Tri-Peaks. Let's see what that treasure is. It is the Horn of the Death Angel. This lets me play a might cube and a speed cube, and it will cast Fiery Chasm. That's a great way to kill a lot of natives, that's for sure. So we're gonna put that over here. Oh, sorry, I left that out while I was getting the spellbook out. So now we have the Horn of the Dark Angel that we can get. So that's pretty cool. So that was so we got our bonus action here, and then 1, 2, 3. So I could go another. Let's see, we got to worry about juvenile dragons and ogres. You know, let's go ahead and just enchant for 2 actions. We're gonna really play up the Enchanter's ability here and see if we can use it to our benefit. There we go. So that, yeah, remember her special ability is that she can enchant with 2 action points instead of 3. So I've not snuck, I've not alerted. We are sitting with some yellow magic here now. And there we go. And let's go ahead, and we're gonna roll the summoning die. So let's see how this turns out. rolled a sight monster and woods. So we actually didn't get anything that turn, so that'll be turn 11. Now we got turn 12. We're gonna go up one here, and then we either want to sneak or alert. Let's alert. We're gonna alert. So we've got magic in the land, so we can use that for our Discord spell. So as long as we only get a few monsters, I think we can handle that. So let's go ahead and roll. And we didn't get anything again either. So nothing in the tri-peaks. We kind of got away easy there. So we'll go ahead and move on to turn 13. And we're gonna go move into the keep. And that is going to be 1 movement point. And then now, because I'm back in civilization, I get a bonus point. Let's go ahead and draw the civilization tokens. These 2. And we're gonna have the smith and the scholar are here at the keep. Let's put their tokens up closer to the, okay, there we go. So I'm really good at charisma and wisdom are my 2 highest traits. The smith is a charisma guy, so that's good. And the scholar respects more cunning. So I'm gonna trade with the smith, just see what he's got. He's got 3 treasures, 8 items, and 2 missions. Before I do that, let's just take a look at what the knights want. They want me to have killed a bunch of monsters. I've killed no monsters, so yeah, that's not gonna help at all. So let's go ahead and talk to the smith. 3 treasures, 8 items, and 2 missions. So let's go ahead and get a bunch of items in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I'm just counting out cards. 7, 8. 3 treasures. And then 2 missions. All right, here we go. And I don't have a lot of money to spend here. So we're gonna have to do a lot of haggling if we find anything good. So we got a short bow, leather helm, sling, iron helm. Can't even do that because it needs the might cube. Another leather helm, some leathers. Well, that could be good. Another thing, armor, but I got that mithril shield. Hand axe. Another iron helm. Here's guard charm that lets me avoid a wound. Hamlin's pendant lets me reroll a search die while I'm in the mountains. And then Hawkeye, which kind of does the same thing except for while I'm in plains. I think that's plains. I'll have to double check that. Blood offer. Kill any native and place their counter in your backpack. Complete this mission at the shrine. Oh, they're all bad. Possess 1 deep treasure and 1 treasure. Complete this mission at the altar. Okay. Those are on the board right now. I don't know if I really need any of these right now. Guard charm could be good. Why don't I try to get that? That way, if I take a wound, I can not have it. Okay, let's put this back. Let's try to haggle for this. If I don't get it, not a big deal. So we're going to roll. I need to roll a 4 and no doors. 4 or less and no doors. All right, 2 zeros. So now it's starts off costing 18. Now it's down to 3 times 6 is 18. And then now it's worth 6 times 2 is 12. But let's see if I can get it down to 6. And I rolled a door. So that's a fail, and I can no longer trade with the smith this turn. Okay, so, oh well, not a big deal again. So we are at the keep now. We've traded with the scholar. I kind of want to attack the knights tonight. So I've done one move. I've done my free trade. So I have 3 action points left. And I'm going to enchant this tile. So give me 1 second to do that. Oh, I'm actually going to pause this video. I did not get out enough yellow cubes for this. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back and I'll have finished enchanting this and have a yellow cube on the board. 1 second. Okay, we're back. We've got yellow magic on the board now. So now I have 1 remaining action left, and I'm just going to go ahead and I might as well alert with that and get ready for the combat here. So we are going to go ahead and roll summoning die. Again, no monsters can appear here. We don't have any summoning markations or something like this on the tile which can bring monsters to it. But we could see if monsters return off this the narrow ridges over here. So we're going to roll that. And we did not roll monsters return. So nothing happens here. But we are going to go ahead and get into some combat with the knights. So we are going to, they don't initially target me, so I'm going to hang back here. And I didn't sneak, so I guess I'm going to have to roll a hide check to see if I sneak. And I did. So I am kind of sneaking up on them, and let's see, I've got 2 options here. I can cast Fiery Chasm, which might be my best choice here. I could also do Discord. So that's kind of, so I could have 2 guys fight each other to the death, or I could just kind of have them all get sucked into a fiery pit, which might be what I do. So here's what I can do. I alerted, so I can play 6 cubes total, and we're going to cast fire. We'll go ahead and have some fun with Fiery Chasm here. Horn of the Dark Angel. So I'm going to play those 2 here, and then I only have 3 remaining speed cubes, so I'm actually not going to use 6 cubes. And I'm going to play those here. And so what that means is I'm casting Fiery Chasm with an attack speed of 3. And let me pull out Fiery Chasm from the spell deck and just kind of show what that does. Give me 1 second. Okay, so if we look at what Fiery Chasm does, it targets all non-flying monsters and unhidden heroes. I am hidden. That was one of the nice things about passing that hide check. It kind of gave me the option to do this, including the casters. So if I had not been hidden, I'd be targeted by this spell. All targets hit are killed and removed, and all possessions are lost. So this basically hits. If it hits, they die. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this. We're going to roll tactics for each of them. But you can see with my attack speed of 3, we're going to match up against their maneuver speeds. And this guy has a maneuver speed of maximum 1. They're all slow. They've got armor on and they're slow. Yeah, so none of them, even when they flip, are going to be able to escape the Fiery Chasm. But just for fun. And by the way, I'm hidden, so none of them are targeting me, so that's good. They're just gonna, so we'll roll for the first guy. He flips. Second guy, he flips. Flip him over. Third guy stays. So here's what we're looking at. This guy, I'm casting Fiery Chasm at a speed of 3. His maneuver speed over here is 0. So he is dead, and I'm gonna get 12 points for that. We'll do fame in just a minute. Same with him. Maneuver speed is 1. against my attack speed of 3. He is dead. Knight 2, you're out. So this was, yeah, so this was the knight leader. This is knight 2, and then this is knight 1, or sorry, knight 3 over here. His 2 versus my attack speed of 3 is not enough, so he is dead as well. So that is going to be some total of 33 fame. And then so I'll go ahead and take that. Let's see, that's 30, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Bunch of fame for the fame pile. But for each native I kill, I have to take an outlaw token. That will have to resolve at the end of the game or when I retire. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now to complete this mission, I'm going to have to do it. So let's see, that's going to be the end of combat for this round. I used up my Horn of the Dark Angel. Just kind of clean that up. It's now out of the game. And I've killed all the knights. We'll put them over here in my kill pile. Boom, you're dead. So I'm going to put my guy back on the map where I was at the keep. And I should have used my little token here for that. I used my main ship. So now we're on turn 14. And what we're going to do is Jailbreaker. I've got to search successfully. Complete the mission at any other Malevolent Mountains map tile. So I need to search successfully and then go to a Malevolent Mountains map tile. And which I can just go back over here, right? And then I'll complete the mission and draw another outlaw token. So there we go. So I need to search successfully. I think I've now killed all the knights, and now I'm searching for whoever is hidden in the jail at the keep is what's going on, and then I'm going to lead them out of the keep into the mountains. So let's do that. So now we're in turn 14, and we're going to search for who's hidden in the keep. Okay, there we go. So I get an extra turn here. I'm still at a civilization. So I get that was my bonus. Okay, there we go. Search successfully. So there we go. That's kind of part 2 of this mission, right? So I've killed all the knights. I've searched successfully. And now as my last action, or not last action, the last step of this, it's actually, so I did 1, 2, but I get a bonus action this round. So this will be, we'll just say that's 2 here. That's only 1 movement. And then I'll go ahead and complete this mission now. And that's, so we're gonna get another outlaw token. I'm just gonna flip this over to show 2. So now I have 4 total outlaw tokens. And I'm gonna get 1 legend point. And 20 fame, a lot of fame. And then I get to roll on the mission dice. I've only got 2 little cunning markers, so I only get 2 rolls on them. So let's see what I get from the mission dice. Again, they're going to give me either a little bit of gold or a little bit of fame. And it looks like I've got 5 gold and 2 fame from that. So let's take 2 fame and 5 gold. Okay. So let's see, that was our second move. And then we're going to go 3, and then we'll go, ooh, do I want to just go straight up into the woods without alerting or anything? That sounds dangerous. let's not do that. And go ahead, and I'm just going to I'm just gonna pause. You know what? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll trade with this the scholar. Might as well see what missions the scholar has. And so the scholar is gonna have 4 treasures, 2 items, and 4 missions. Let's get 4 treasures on the board and 4 missions. So we can load up on another mission at least. All right, so we got Spelunker, enter clearing all the cruel cave styles. I don't think I'm going to make that. Giant Hunter, kill 2 giants. Clothing, if only use discard the next alphabetical, so deliver some clothing or illegal goods if already a smuggler. So the smuggler is not, oh, there is no smuggler in this game. Let's replace that one. Smith, okay. I'm not, if already with the Smith, discard and draw a new mission. So that's an easy one because the Smith is right here, but this is actually with the scholar. But you know what? Let's take the Giant Hunter one. I've got to look at the map and find out where giants are in the game, if they're even in this game. Giants might not. Yeah, there's some giants down here actually at the barriers. So maybe we can go down there and hunt some giants later. That, I mean, gives 2 legend points and 5 fame. That's not bad. Nothing to sneeze at. And I'll just take a look at the treasures here. So we do have an enchanted treasure. It's going to actually flip the tile, but keep it yellow. So let's go ahead and do that. So give me 1 second. We're just going to flip it over. I don't think the keep is too different on either side, so it's not going to do too much. Here we go. And go back. There we go. Kind of put that back together. There we go. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that out of the game and see what the actual treasure was. Potion of Flight. Oh, here's one that casts Fireball. And the Explorer's Boots that let me use any enchanted path. Fireball or the Brooch of Deflection. Lets me ignore a hit. You know what? Those are all pretty good. I wouldn't mind one of those. Well, we'd have to haggle for them. So let's go ahead and use, you know what, let's get Fireball. That's always a fun one. See if we can get that. It's going to take 2 successful haggles to get that. I only have $14. So let's see if I can haggle it. If not, it'll be fine. There's 1 successful haggle. Remember, this is on the Scholar, which respects cunning, so I have to roll a 2 or less twice in a row. So I did roll 2 double zeros here. And that's a 3, so no. Not successful. All right, so that was my last action on this tile. So we're going to go ahead and roll the monster die and see what happens at the end of turn 14. And we're going to have nothing happen. Swamps and sites. Okay, turn 15. We're going to head up north, start making our way over to the mines. And we're gonna kind of wind our way around, I think. And we're gonna do one. We get a woods token. We found a gate, so nothing huge on 6. Alright, so right there. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna get another one. Let's see what this one is. And we found an item just kind of strewn in the middle of the deep woods around this mountain here. So we're gonna go ahead and just draw an item that we'll keep. And we've got a shield. I can't even wield it. I don't have 2 mic cubes, so it's worth 10 gold, so that might be good to sell later, but can't use it now. And then I'm going to hide on my last action there. So I guess I actually technically get an extra one because I started in the keep. I get 1 bonus action. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, and I could enchant. Yeah, why don't I enchant? So there we go. Well, oops, what did I do? Yes, it was like this. Oh, that's what I need. Sorry, I've got to figure out how to flip these tiles correctly. So it's going to enchant like that. Oh no, I don't want to enchant. Look at that, it would send me right off the board. You gotta watch out for those. You can get yourself trapped in that. So I'm going to, I'll sneak an alert then for this time. So instead of moving those last 2, I'm going to sneak an alert. Okay, there we go. So we'll roll the die, see what happens at the end of turn 15. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put the item right there. Okay, got it. And we got caves and sight monster. The guardian, sorry. So nothing here. So we're going to keep on moving. Turn 16. So this is going to be 2, 3. And I'm going to just keep sneaking. And we're going to go ahead and go to turn and roll the monster dice. So we are snuck, plains, and roar sound. And that does not match anything out here. So we're still safe to turn 17. So we're going to keep on moving. So we're going to do 1. This is a swamp clearing, so it's going to take 2 to move on to that. 2, 3. And we're going to get another token. And we got a sight. So let's see where that is. We're going to draw a sight token, and we've got the chamber right next to us. That's fortunate. Okay, so I'm going to use, I've got 1 action point left. I'm just going to sneak with that. And let's see what we got. So we did roll woods. And we also rolled, oh, okay, we actually got off the tile with the ogres. Not orcs, sorry. The orcs were on the last tile. We're now in the murky woods, which has giant spiders and gnolls. So we are going to get a giant spider. Just one little giant spider. What could go wrong? And here's what they look like. They are pretty fast maneuver speed, slow on the attack speed on this side. Their problem is if they flip, and they are deadly. 4 and a sword, but they're still slow on the attack and slow on the maneuver. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do here. They got 2 hearts. I am currently snuck. So let's go ahead and see if I'm hidden. So we'll roll the hide dice. And yeah, I'm still hidden. So I could cast Hesitation on him if I wanted to this round. That would slow him down on his maneuver speed if it hits. It works on him, he's not undead. So we could do that if we need to. And I say that because I don't know if I need to, because I can use, let's see how I can line this up. I've got my Mace of Smiting, which will do 2 damage on him, which would be enough to kill him. And I have 4 cubes left I could use. And I could put them all in my attack speed. And he's not going to be able to dodge that Mace of Smiting. So I'm going to come out of hiding, and he will target me back. And then the way this gets resolved is my attack speed is 4. Well, we're going to play with close the distance, where I have a reach of 2 in the first round. And he does not, he's going to be biting me or poking me with his legs. And I think this is the bite. So he's going to be, so I'm going to go first, and I will, attack speed 4 is going to auto hit him. Oh, sorry. You know what? It's not necessarily going to, well, it will auto hit him. We do roll tactics to see if he flips, and he is going to flip. It's still going to auto hit him. 4 is greater than 2. And I'm going to do 2 damage on him. These 2 might cubes is going to be 2 damage, which is enough to kill him. He is dead. I get 8 fame for that. So we'll put him in my kill pile. And let's see if I can trade in some fame. Let's see. So I'll trade in a 12 fame and get a 20. Let's go ahead and do that. Get some 5s in there, that 1 here. Grab a 20 fame. There we go. And that is a dead giant spider. And that is combat that round. So we're going to move on to turn 18. So it's going to be 1 movement point to get onto the chamber. And let's go ahead and search. Here we go. So let's find the chamber here. So that's my first search. My second action. So we got our third action. No. So now I have a choice. Do I want to sneak or alert, or do I want to try to find it? And I'm going to sneak. Don't get greedy. That's always a good rule of thumb. So I'm going to sneak, and we're going to roll the monster die to see what happens. Here we go. And we're going to get claws and caves. That's actually not on, that's not me. Again, we wanted stench, or woods would have gotten us, or a sight monster. So we're going to move on to turn 19 and try to find this thing. Nope, there's one. My first search. Second search. Come on. Yes. So we have found the chamber, and we're going to get a legend point and 5 fame for finding that, which had been rumored to be around in the murky woods somewhere, and we found it and revealed it to the world and got our fame and legend point for that. So that was my 3 out of 4 of my action points. I'm going to sneak on my last one, and we're going to roll the monster die. And we got mountains, and the sight monster is coming. So the sight monster for the chamber is the Titan. He starts out on the side. If he hits you, he teleports you to a random tile, a random clearing. So he has 4 health, so I can't even hit him in 1 turn, because I can only do 2 damage. And he flips, he just knocks the socks off you. And he does, he comes with attack speed of 3. Now, he's easy to hit then, but yeah, he's no joke, especially for a character like me, the Enchanter, who can't deal much of a punch. So now if I had saved my fire chasm for him, he could have been toast, but I used that up. I killed the knights with that. So we're going to leave him out there. I'm going to try to hide. And see if I hide from him. And I do. So we're going to go on to turn 20, which will be the last turn of part 2. And we'll start some looting here and stay hidden from the Titan. So that's, I'm gonna get treasure 3. I didn't set up the chamber. So it's gonna be 3 deep treasures and 3 treasures. So let's put the 3 treasures down first. There we go, 3 treasures. And then we got 3 deep treasures that I'll put on top of those. Okay, and I'm gonna get the 3rd treasure down. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I do need to, before I can do that, I need to sneak from the Titan before he tries to block me. Sorry, I caught myself there. So I am sneaking. My first action is a sneak. We have to roll a hide check. I'm hidden. Okay, now I can get that treasure. So that treasure is going to be the Satchel of the Giant, which basically is just 2 treasures in there. So that goes out of the game, and I'm going to draw 2 treasures. Hopefully none of them are cursed, or, you know, going to summon more monsters. I did get an enchanted treasure. So now this tile is enchanted with purple magic. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We're going to switch this out. We're going to flip it over. And that's going to change some of the pathways a little bit. And we will put purple magic on the board here. We're still on the same site location, back on 1. Okay, so let's, so this goes out of the game. We're going to replace it with the actual treasure, which is going to be the Hilaria of the Gladiator, which puts a speed cube in on my maneuver speed. So that's pretty good, actually. So we're going to get a kind of a bonus cube down here on my maneuver. And then we also found the Taper of Illumination, which is awesome. And we're going to put that here and get a legend point and 5 fame for finding an epic treasure. Oop. 1 legend point, 5 fame. There we go. So we'll put that there and this here. So we found some good treasures. So that was my second action. My first was the sneak, and then a loot, and then I get 2 more actions. So I'm going to keep on looting. So I got the 4th treasure down, which is just going to be a regular treasure. And we got that. And we found the, another enchanted treasure. Okay. So now this is going to flip again, flip back to where it was, and get white magic out there. Okay. So we're going to get that out of the game and see what our real treasure is. The Gloves of Aggression. That is a free attack cube, which is also really good. It takes up both hands. So we're going to put these here and get a free attack. Man, we don't need that right now. Okay. And we have one loot left. There we go. Or not, one action left. We're going to use it to loot. We're going to get the 5th treasure down. We're running low-ish on treasures here. Yeah, there's only 4 left in the chamber. So we're going to keep looting a little bit more. I usually stop around 2. So those last 2 are usually tough to get. But that was turn 20. Let's roll the summoning die. Let's see what happens. And we are going to get monsters here. We got re-rolled the woods, and we're going to get one giant spider. Let's see. So we got the giant spider here. It's going to come out on the Titan. We could just, for fun, first, let's see if I stay hidden. Oh, I am hidden. Sorry, I already passed my high check. I don't know, after the first action point. So I'm hidden. I could technically... Well, let me think about it. So I was thinking I might cast Discord on them, but I think I might do, because the giant spider is so fast and it's hard to hit, I might alert first in the next round so I can cast at a higher speed. Yeah, so I can cast it at a higher speed so I can make sure I hit it. So we're gonna hold off right now on these and probably do that in next round or 2. So thanks for watching, and we'll have part 3 shortly.